There is a fundamental difference between math and science. In science, let's say you got 1,000 consistent results. Consistent results meaning that all the results are indicating something. For example, it may say that pressure is proportional to temperature, right, under some circumstances. And all your measurements are supporting that. To get something like that, that may be enough to create a law, right? Some law of physics. Physics has laws, right? In math, even if you got like a billion observations that are consistent, right? Do you think that gives a theorem? This still would be called a conjecture. Conjecture means a guess that is valid so far. The only way you get a theorem in math is with the proof. When you can give a valid, correct proof, then you get a theorem. And once you have the theorem, it's good forever, right? But what happens to the law? You have a law and then you find a different observation that is not consistent with that. So you have to modify the law, right? For example, we have Newton's laws of motion, right? And they were good for the longest time. And then Einstein came up with the ideas of relativity. Then we had to modify the laws of motion. If you're moving at a slow speed, then Newton's laws are good. But in reality, when you go at really high speeds, now the results begin to not match. So you have to come up with a modification of the law. Okay, so this is the biggest difference between math and science. Science has situations where it can give motivation to mathematicians. So there may be a scientific problem that is unsolved, and then a mathematician may see it, and then they can come up with, they just take it as a problem or a challenge for themselves. After that, they might not care about where it came from. But again, if you are just going by observations in math, that can only give you a conjecture, while in science, that can give you a law. But the law may have to change later. But once you have a proper proof, you get a theorem, and the theorem is good forever.